Hello, RWE community. It's Sterling Fields. How are you guys doing? I'm back again with relentless work ethics, and today I got a suggested topic on how to remain focused and motivated to achieve goals. All right, that's a big thing, and I'm glad that the person came to me to give you guys some information on this, and I'm going to give you guys 5 tips. All right, so basically, excuse me. Tip 1 is to sit down and think about what you want. Because once you realize what you want, you will get your motivation will go through the roof to accomplish your goals. Once you realize what you want, what you got to do to get it, how will you get it, and why do you even want this goal in the first place? Like what's to it? I promise you, your motivation will go through the roof to accomplish this goal. All right. And tip number 2 I got for you guys, all right? Tip number 2 is make a schedule, all right? When you make a schedule, you will get a lot more work done because you're writing your task out and you're seeing what needs to be done for the day. And your body will also be used to the same routine over and over again, because you will make a consistent schedule, not just a schedule for the day. We'll make a consistent schedule. We'll make a schedule that we will probably stick with for the remainder of the week, because we're worried about routine, all right? Routine is big, all right? So I'm going to give you guys an example of a schedule that I had last semester for school, all right? My routine was I woke up 8 a.m. in the morning, all right, because I had class at 10 a.m., all right? So I woke up at 8 a.m. in the morning, took care of myself, went to the gym, all right? Worked out for about an hour, got to class, all right? When I went to the gym, I had a check box, all right? I had a checklist on things I needed to do before I can go to class. I had things I needed to do to accomplish, all right, to get better, all right? So when I went to class, after class, what I did was what did I do? Oh, yeah. I studied for an hour after class, all right? So what I did was I studied for an hour, or I did a homework assignment for an hour, depending on my assignments that I had to get done, all right? So for that hour, I wrote a checklist on what I need to get done, all right? And I focused on one task until I could move on to the next task, all right? I didn't try and get too much done in an hour. I might have only got 1 assignment or 2 assignments done, or I might have only studied 1 section of a chapter, or 1 chapter, all right? But still, I got some work done. After that, I would go to the weight room, and I had a checklist, all right? A checklist in the weight room, and I had to finish a certain amount of lifts and do a certain amount of lifts before I can move on to the next, all right? So after that, I probably got some shots up, probably did another workout. But after that, I would study for like about 2 to 3 hours and do homework for like 2 to 3 hours. And that was like the majority of the work I got done at night before I went to sleep, all right? So I made a checklist on homework assignments I needed to get done and all that kind of stuff, all right? Subjects, boom. I focused on one subject at a time, like, all right, I'm going to do this subject, then I'm going to go to this subject, then this subject. Then I'm done, because I'm going to overwhelm myself. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, all right? So, yeah, with schedules really help you stay organized. And when you're organized, you can stay focused and you can stay motivated, all right? Tip number 3, focus on one thing at a time. And that goes back to schedules and all other kinds of stuff. But, like, focus on one thing at a time. Like, there's a lot of multitaskers out there, and that's not really good. You see multitaskers sometimes when they turn in assignments, they turn in work that's not very, I'd say, quality work. They turn in quantity work. They turn in a lot of work at one time, but they don't turn in quality work. So their work is like maybe C or D work. When you're focused on one assignment at one time, you'll turn in B work, A work, all right? Because you're focused on that one thing, and you're finishing that one thing until it's done. Boom. That's huge. Unless you're doing like a project or a paper, when you're only focused on one paragraph or one section, of that project for the whole day. All right, I say do papers a week in advance, so you have 7 days where you can focus on every section and you can actually go back and correct yourself. All right, let's say if you got like a 2-page paper, work on that sucker Monday if it's due Friday, because then you can correct yourself and all that stuff. But most importantly, you're not overwhelming yourself, because you can finish one paragraph or one section of the paper at a time, depending on how long the paper is. All right, and when you're focused on one thing at a time, that's how you can put all your energy into something. All right, that's how you get A work, B work. That's how you get that's how when you work out, you get huge improvements, because you're focused on that one thing at that one time. That's the only time I want to see you guys tunnel vision, when you're focused on completing a task. All right, boom. Now, when you're focused, do not overwhelm yourself. Do not overwhelm yourself, okay? It's all right. Overwhelming yourself is bad, because you're focused. It's a lot of things you're thinking about for one task. And a lot of time we overwhelm ourselves when we try and get too much done at one time, multitasking, or when we have a lot on our mind. So if you need to take a break from your work, do that. Go ahead, take an hour break from your work, or take a 15-minute break, whatever amount of break you need. As long as you get your work done for the day, take that break. Relax. Boom. Listen to some music. Vibe a little bit. Chill. Relax. It's all right, because being relaxed and being calm and not overwhelmed when it comes to homework especially, but sometimes even sports, when you're not overwhelmed, you perform a lot better. All right. So tip number 4, all right, and that's treat yourself for accomplishments throughout the day. So when you complete a task, please treat yourself. When you complete all your tasks for the day, treat yourself. Go out to the movies, go out to eat with friends. Now don't treat yourself in the wrong way, like doing something that can hinder your future, or getting in trouble, like something that can hurt you. Why don't do that? Because we're goal achievers, not just goal setters. We achieve goals. We want to make sure we get our goals too. All right, so anything that can hurt you, don't do it. But like things that help you, like relieve stress, like going to hang out with the right group of friends, going to watch a movie, going out to eat with the right group of friends, going out to eat with your girlfriend, whatever helps you out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever helps you out, whatever is good for you. Maybe if it's just reading a book or relaxing, getting in your zone, do it. All right, because you're treating yourself at the end of the day. Going out to get ice cream, whatever you got to do. I love ice cream. Shoot. All right, so look. After you treat yourself, all right, tip number 5, all right? Tip number 5. Enjoy working towards your goal. That's big. When you enjoy working towards your goal, I'm telling you, it's just like tip number 1. When you sit down and think about it, all right? But when you think about what you want, but tip number 5, when you enjoy your goal, that's even more, it gives you even more confidence. It gives you even more, like, relentless. It gives you even more of a relentless mentality, because you're enjoying it. Like with basketball, I enjoy basketball so much that I enjoy waking up to grind every single day. And honestly, people don't believe it, but when I'm in school, I enjoy working towards my goal, because it's like I wanna make money. I wanna get my degree. I wanna get out of college. So I enjoy working towards it. Like when I get done with a task, I'm like, whoa, I'm one step closer. Like when I ace an exam, I'm like, well, I'm one step closer to like graduating. Like I got 2 more years, but you know what I'm saying? That's my mentality, and I just enjoy it. I enjoy succeeding. I enjoy it. So when you enjoy your working towards your goal, like I'm telling you, the motivation and the focus will be there. All right. Now, I have a golden tip. All right, a golden tip for everybody. I have a golden tip. Stay relentless even when you fail to accomplish a task. Woo, that is tough. When you see that, man, you wanted to get all this work done, right, and you did not accomplish this task, or not even that task, you just failed something, in general, you get hurt, like, oh, man, I worked hard to get to this point, and I didn't even finish. I didn't get to finish. Well, look, let me tell you something. It's okay. We're going back to overwhelming. It's okay. Let's say if you have 5 tasks you gotta finish and you only can finish 4, that's all right. For real, that's all right, because you still had you had a really productive day. A really productive day. Like, you finished 4 tasks in one day. You finished 4 assignments in 4 different classes in one day. You gotta think of it like that. You're doing work. And then you got tomorrow still, where you can finish that task that you didn't finish yet. I understand if it might be due at 11:59, but that's something, when you organize your schedule, you should get done first. You know what I'm saying? Your last thing you do should be something that you don't got to do till like the end of the week or something. Like, so when you don't finish your last task of the day, it's okay. But when you only finish like 1 or 2 tasks, that's unacceptable. That's not the relentless way. That's not the way we do it. Like, we do work here. We work here. Relentless work ethics. We work. Boom. Like, so when you're working and you just couldn't finish it, you're like, oh, my brain is fried. I just can't do it. Okay, cool. It's all right. You still had a productive day. But when it's like, you know you can do more work and you didn't do it, all right, you might can look down at yourself a little bit like, man, you might put your head down a little bit, be like, all right, didn't do it. But the next day, you better wake up and you better grind some more. Like, you better, the next day, you better, all right, I'm going to accomplish the task that I didn't do, and plus accomplish the task that I got to do. All right, you better not have too many days where you only finish 1 assignment. You know what I'm saying? You better not have too many days of that. And it's just like Sunday, and that's the day you just don't do anything at the end of the day. But like, boom. That's my golden tip. So I basically had 6 tips for you today. That's all I have for you guys. RWE community, I thank you guys so much. Do not forget, if you have a topic you want me to touch on, please email me at relentlessworkethics@gmail.com. No, Relentless Work Ethics RWE. Do not forget the RWE after work ethics, all right, at gmail.com. All right, I will put that in the description, all right. And I also have my social media in the description if you want to DM me or hit me up, all right. I got you guys. I'm willing to listen. Give me feedback and comments on the video, all right. So, man, signing off. Relentless Work Ethics, RWE. Goodbye. Have a nice night. Have a nice day. Enjoy yourself, all right. Bye.